Welcome to our channel. Please like and subscribe. What is space-time? This changes how you see reality. Right now, you feel like you're sitting still, watching this, breathing, existing in one place. But what if I told you you are moving time and space at a speed you can't stop, in a direction you can't reverse? What if reality isn't just space and it isn't just time, but something deeper, something woven together into a single fabric that everything exists inside? This isn't science fiction. This is how the universe actually works. And once you understand it, you won't see reality the same way again. Let's begin. For most of human history, we believed space and time were separate. Space was where things happen. Time was when they happen. Simple, clean, intuitive, but wrong. Because in reality, you can't separate where from when. Every event needs both. You are not just here. You are here now. And that now is just as important as here. This is where space-time begins. In 1905, Albert Einstein introduced a radical idea. Time is not fixed. It's not universal. It doesn't tick the same for everyone. It depends on how you move and where you are. That means two people can experience time differently, even if they're in the same universe. Time can stretch. Time can slow down. Time can even bend. And when you combine that with space, you get something new. Space-time. Imagine the universe as a fabric, not a flat sheet, but a flexible, four-dimensional structure. 3 dimensions of space, 1 dimension of time, woven together. You don't move through space and then through time. You move through both at the same time. Every step you take is a movement through space-time. Every second that passes is part of your path through it. You are tracing a line through this invisible fabric. We were taught that gravity is a force, something pulling objects together. But that's not entirely true. Gravity is actually a curve, a distortion. When something massive exists, like a planet or a star, it bends the fabric of space-time around it. Imagine placing a heavy ball on a stretched sheet. The sheet dips and anything nearby rolls toward it, not because it's pulled, but because the surface itself is curved. That's gravity, not a force pulling you down, but space-time bending you in. 5. Time slows down in gravity. Here's where it gets strange. If space can bend, so can time. Near massive objects time moves slower, not metaphorically, literally. A clock near a black hole ticks slower than a clock far away. Even here on Earth, time moves slightly slower than it does in space. The difference is tiny, but real. So, right now, you are experiencing time at a slightly different rate than someone in orbit. That means time is not constant. It's relative. Even when you feel still, you are moving, not just through space, but through time at a constant rate. Forward, always forward. You can't stop it. You can't pause it. You can't go back. This movement is part of space-time itself. And here's the key idea. The faster you move through space, the slower you move through time, and the slower you move through space, the faster you move through time. It's a trade-off, a balance, built into reality. Nothing travels faster than light, and light behaves in a very strange way. No matter how fast you move, light's speed stays the same, always. To make that possible, space and time adjust. They stretch, they compress, so that light remains constant. That's why time can slow down. That's why space can contract. Because reality itself reshapes to preserve this rule. And that tells us something profound. Space-time is flexible. Now imagine extreme gravity, a black hole, so massive, so dense, that it bends space-time almost infinitely. Near a black hole, time nearly stops. From the outside, it looks like objects freeze as they approach it. But from the inside, time continues normally. Two perspectives, two different experiences of reality. This is not just strange, it's real, and it proves that time is not absolute. It depends on where you are. Here's where things become truly mind-bending. If space and time are one fabric, then all moments, past, present, and future, may already exist, not as separate things, but as different points in space-time. Like frames in a film. You experience them one at a time, but the entire film already exists. This idea is called the block universe. And if it's true, then what you call now is just your position moving through it. This isn't just physics, it's perspective. You are not just living in the universe. You are part of its structure, moving through space-time, moment by moment. Your life is a path, a trajectory, a story written across this fabric. And while you can't stop time, you can choose how you move through it, where you go, what you do, what kind of path you leave behind. Space-time changes everything. It tells us that reality is not fixed, not simple, not what it seems time bends, space curves, and everything is connected. So the next time you look around, remember this. You're not just here. You're here now, moving through something vast, invisible, and incredibly real. And understanding it is the first step to seeing the universe for what it truly is. That was excellent. Please like and subscribe for daily lessons. See you next time.